Hello, YouTube VSGers, whoever is out there watching me do this video. I am sitting on the side of the road down the street from my house because I know as soon as I walk in my house, it's going to be crazy with the kids and my husband and everything else. So I won't be able to do this video, and I wanted to tell you what was going on today. I'm sorry, I've got my purse over my shoulder, my seatbelt's on, I look crazy. I just got off work. I'm hungry because I am on day 5 of the Preop liquid diet. I'm frustrated because there's stuff going on with the house that we're building that my husband calls me right at time for me to leave work, and so I'm trying to get that stuff fixed and everything else. And so needless to say, I'm a little frustrated and I want to eat, and I'm not in a good mood because I'm hungry. I'm hangry. I'm very hangry at the moment. So the important stuff, the stuff you want to know about. Day 5 liquid pre-op diet. I think I weighed 187.4 this morning. High weight overall was 216. My pre-op consultation with Dr. Marker was May 19th, and I was at 201. So just on the low carb and this pre-op diet, like I said, I've gone down to 187. And my pre-op phase is very fast. It's only been a little over a month because of the fact that I do have a lap band in, and I am having that removed and revised to BSG for those who have not watched any of my videos yet. So therefore I didn't have to do the 3 months of doctor visits or 6 months or all of that, because I've already done all that in the past, and basically I've just got to get this band out of me. I'm sorry, I sound like I'm very angry right now. I'm not angry, I'm just frustrated with incompetent people. But the VSG part. Okay, so I went yesterday for my pre-op. I believe I videoed about that yesterday, and how they took my sugar, my blood test and all that kind of stuff, and my urine test. Well, I got a call yesterday afternoon around 5 o'clock-ish or so, saying that my blood sugar was low, and asked me how I was feeling. And I was like, I'm just tired, you know, I'm on a liquid diet, so don't have a lot of energy. And they were like, well, your blood sugar is 43. Okay, 43 is extremely low. Some people said I should possibly be going kind of into shock and could possibly pass out if it goes much lower. And I wasn't. But then again, she asked me if I had eaten anything, and I said just my shake. So needless to say, she said she was going to contact the doctor and have them get in touch with me and see if I needed to do anything different on my pre-op diet, instead of low carbing everything, if maybe I need to up my carbs during my pre-op liquid diet. So this morning I went to drop my prescriptions off at the pharmacy and get those filled for post-op, my Lovenox and my pain meds for after surgery. And there's a Starbucks at the hospital, so I got a double shot of espresso and 1 pump of caramel syrup, and I was planning on getting the sugar-free caramel syrup, but since my sugars were low yesterday, I figured I'll just get the regular syrup. So that's what I did. I got the double shot espresso with a shot of caramel syrup in a grande cup with ice. Got back in the car, mixed my protein shake in with it, added a little bit of almond milk because there wasn't quite enough liquid with just the double shot. So shook it all up and had that on my way to work. So a lady I work with, her husband is diabetic, and she brought in his test kit for me. And so when I got to work, after drinking my shake, my blood sugar was 121. So that's normal. It's a normal, I think, fasting blood sugar. So after eating, I would think it had gone up some, but like I said, I didn't eat anything really. I just drank my shake that had the almond milk and espresso and caramel syrup. Oh my goodness, my eyes look horrible. Look at my crazy makeup. Anyway, don't look at my makeup. So I did that. 121. I started feeling a little shaky and everything later. Checked it again, and a little while before lunch it was 91. I left and got some miso soup for lunch. That's what I was gonna get because it was a little bit different flavor than regular broth and everything else that I've been having. So I went and got some miso soup and then got back to work, and the hospital called me and said they had got in touch with Dr. Marker and that he wanted me to do another fasting blood glucose test. I told him that I had checked my blood twice this morning already and that I told him what it was. And so she said, okay, I will let him know those results, and we still, let you know if we still want to get another test or not before we change anything. So that was his actual office. Well, I had called the actual bariatric center this morning, which he's on the 2nd floor. They are on the 4th floor. So it's like you follow up with the clinic instead of at the surgeon's office. So I had called the bariatric office earlier to leave a message for the nutritionist to see if I should change anything. So the nurse called me first, and then the nutritionist called me and said that she I had talked to the other nurse. And so they're getting that together. And so then I got a call saying, yes, they still wanted me to do the fasting blood glucose. So I will be doing that in the morning at 7:30 to see what my blood sugars are, to see whether or not I need to change something for my pre-op diet. The nutritionist said that maybe something as simple. I've been using almond milk in my shakes, and looking at the almond milk, I have some with me because I just went and bought some more. The almond milk has 1 gram of carb and less than 1 dietary fiber, so 1 gram of carb. So needless to say, I'm not getting any carbs from that. So she said it may be as simple as changing from the almond milk to either skim milk or 2% milk, something like that, so that I can actually get more carbs in my shakes, which should kind of stable out my sugars and not have me going so low. But that's it. The other stuff going on with my house is lighting. They told me that building a house is going to be, the hardest thing you've ever done, because you have to make all these decisions and you and your husband may not get along, and so we'll see. The electrician was there and he's putting lights in places that aren't supposed to have lights and not putting them 2 feet over where they're supposed to be, but my contractor said that they will have all that fixed, that I will do a walkthrough before the drywall and sheetrock stuff actually goes up, so that we will take care of that. So I guess that's taken care of. I just need to not stress about it because it makes me want to eat, because that's what I do when I'm stressed. And of course, so what did I do? I had a cheese stick in the fridge at work and I grabbed it. A low-fat, reduced-fat Kojak cheese stick, 80 calories, no carbs or low carbs. So it's really not bad for me. The problem is I'm on my freaking liquid diet. So I'm not supposed to have food to chew, and I ate it, and so now I'm just like, oh great, I ate the freaking cheese stick. Anyway, I just said that I was going to post these videos so that y'all know how I'm feeling and y'all know what's going on in my life and in my process, and that's what I'm doing because that's what I said I'm going to do. And you may get little rants like this that are crazy and not really a lot about surgery, and maybe more about personal life, but I'm finding that personal life and surgery go hand in hand, because it's the things like this that kind of, you fall back into the habits of grabbing food, whereas before, I'd grab like ice cream, Dairy Queen on the way home, who could go for a little blizzard, and by little I don't mean so little. So at least I just grabbed a cheese stick, and now I'm on my way home, and I'm going to make me a shake so that it will fill me up, and then I'll be calm. I may even take a bath tonight and just chill out and get away from everybody. Because like I said, I know as soon as I walk in the door, it's going to be crazy. So, anyway. Oh, I don't even think I said who I was. Bama Mom HC, or, sorry, Bama Mom VSG, Amy. See you later.